Hey guys, it's Greg at Vanguard Motor Sales. Man, I got a hot one for you today. 1969 Chevelle, 396 under the hood, completely customized. You are gonna fall in love with this car. And she's black. Beautiful. Now, everybody that knows cars know if you're gonna paint a car black, you better have a good body man, you better be a good body man. And I tell you what, they were both. They must have had one and they was one, because this thing is absolutely gorgeous. Straight as an arrow. All the body lines are lining up nice, all the chrome's looking sweet, the grill's looking great. I mean, just everything about this car. And then check out the stance on it. You want to talk about cool? That's exactly what a Chevelle should look like. And then it's got the custom wheels on it. It's got those big aluminum wheels that make it look like Steelies with the nut covers looking sweet. We got our 396 emblem there. Our door gaps are looking good. And look at the reflections in that paint, man. Absolutely gorgeous. And you gotta see the interior, man. You want to talk about cool? Hey, let me get in there a minute and get the key out of the ignition. All right, look at this beautiful interior, man. I tell you, the interior guy on this was a great big steely-eyed stud, man. I tell you what, she is beautiful. Look at all that stitching. Absolutely gorgeous. We got great looking carpeting. It's that real tight nap. That back seat's looking sweet. And look at the package tray back there. Absolutely gorgeous. Headliner's looking sweet. It's got the stock appearing steering wheel. It's got a tilt column. All those gauges are in the stock location, but they're all custom. The dash itself is all covered, looking sweet. The center console's covered, looking sweet. That Hurst shifter's got a custom boot on it. I mean, she is gorgeous. And again, look at that black paint, man. I tell you what, looks like a big black mirror. You always want to look at these bezels around the taillights whenever you're looking at a Chevelle, and then the chrome on the back bumper's looking sweet. And of course, that Chevelle emblem, look at that. Of course, they covered the trunk also, look at that. Did all that custom stitching in there. Now behind that back panel is the battery, and there's a shutoff in there for the battery, so you can keep the power turned off. You can see the latch was out when they did the restoration. And then always check your lips. Check your lips on your doors and your hood and your deck lip. Look down the side here, man. Again, the stance is just killer on this thing. Just absolutely gorgeous. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we inspect every car once it gets in here. We get it up on the lift. We do an inspection on it so Tom can answer every one of your questions when you give him a call at 248-974-9513. And don't forget, he answers his phone just about 24 hours a day, and he does answer it 7 days a week. So pick up the phone and call him and get this dream parked in your driveway. Guys, it is nasty outside. We're not driving this beauty in the nasty weather today. Now we have driven it. Actually, quite a few people have driven it. Tony drove it. I drove it. Tommy's been out driving it. The mechanics have been out driving it. It's an amazing car, guys. As you can see, the dash looks stock, but these gauges are all aftermarket gauges, and they're all working and they're looking sweet. The steering column, we got tilt wheel. We got a stock appearing steering wheel here. They've got radio delete plate here, and of course these are your AC and heater controls. We got the Hurst shifter here. We got the buttons for opening and shutting the windows here. We got the center console looking good. And then these seats are just amazing. Super comfortable, beautiful, beautiful workmanship on the front and the rear seats on the car. Those door panels, the quarter window panels, the headliner, just everything about the car is amazing, guys. We can deliver it anywhere in the world, so give us a call at 248-974 9513. And don't forget, Tom answers his phone 7 days a week and practically 24 hours a day. You can call him anytime. All right, we're underneath this amazing Chevelle now, and look at it. Look at the trunk floor. Look at the bottom side. That chassis black is looking sweet. Looks like it's got a brand new tank, and they painted it also. You can see the brand new exhaust. I can see brand new body mounts here. We got a 12-bolt rear end with a 373 and a limited slip. That is a Posi, guys. It's got fully adjustable upper control arms with brand new bushings. It's got aftermarket lower control arms. They're all greasable. We got coilovers holding it up. We got disc brakes in the back. Looks like the parking brake on the disc brakes are hooked up. This does look like it's stainless to me too on the exhaust. It's a pipe setup, and yeah, those pipes, guys, are normally stainless. You can see that it's been all welded up, looking good. I got brand new brake line, brand new fuel lines running front to back, brand new parking brake cables. You can see that the floors are just as smooth as the top side, looking beautiful. The only thing that I will apologize for is the fact that you're gonna have to put this thing up on jack stands like I used to do, get underneath here with some rags and some Windex and keep this baby clean. She is gorgeous. We got a turbo 400 trans. We got a nice billet aluminum pan, a nice billet aluminum cover for the torque converter. We got our 396 up front. We got custom lower control arms here with coilovers holding them up. We got disc brakes up front here. Looks like brand new spindles too. I see brand new ball joints, of course. The upper control arms are aftermarket also. It's got a ginormous frickin' sway bar on it, and they're greasable also. You can see everything under here is just as slick as can be. Beautiful work. Real nice adjuster here on the tie rod ends. The front frame horns are straight as an arrow. And I tell you what, the paint job on that frame is slick as can be. You can see the chrome on the front bumpers looking good. Got some great looking Restomod tires on some really cool rims. These things are slick as can be. They got the nut covers on them. The only difference is these are, if I find the size, 18s, baby. 235, 45, 18s, and they are gorgeous wheels. Now these are actually aluminum wheels to look like steelies. Very, very cool. You can see the paintwork looking sweet. I always look at this little lip here on the front fender here. Of course, backside of it, smooth as can be. And look at the pinch weld on the bottom of the rocker. I tell you what, this painter either had this car on a rotisserie or he was not afraid to bend over, because he did a beautiful job on the bottom side of that rocker. Of course, out back, we got the same good looking wheels. And again, like I said, these are aluminum with the nut covers to make them look like steelies. 275, 40, 20s out back. And look at that wheel well up there. Look how nice and clean that is. The wheel lip molding looks good, and the paint work right down to the bottom edge is looking sweet. And again, that paint work on the frame, absolutely beautiful. If you take this baby to a car show, I suggest you go out and get you some mirrors so you can slide them underneath the car, because you gotta show off the bottom side of this car. Now let's get under the hood. All right, under the hood of this baby is no slouch either, man. She is absolutely gorgeous. Look at the paintwork on that motor, man. It looks like a jewel. They've obviously taken a lot of time to clean up that intake, smooth it all out, and it's got some beautiful paintwork on it. I do believe that's all powder coat. I wouldn't swear to it. It's either powder coat or it is one amazing paint job. Got some great looking aluminum valve covers. They've blacked out the power steering pump. They blacked out the alternator. They blacked out all the setups on this thing. They've got the serpentine setup on it, all the pulleys, all the bracketry. The AC compressor is aluminum down there. The inner wheelhouses are chassis black. The firewall is all smooth and looking sweet. I mean, everything about the thing. And then this air cleaner, man, I love the retro air cleaner. So it's kind of like old school. It's got a dual feed Holley on there. I believe it's a 750 if I remember correctly. She's just gorgeous under the hood, guys. I can see that she does have a choke on her, and it looks like it is vacuum secondaries. There's a big HEI distributor firing up those spark plugs. We got nice wrap on all the headers. keep that heat down, keep that heat going down those tubes. Those tubes look like they're gigantic also. You can see those aftermarket upper control arms and crossbars there. Just everything about the thing is absolutely gorgeous, man. Take this to any car show, you're gonna be the hit of the show. We've even got billet hinges on the hood, guys. We got this nice cover on the radiator. It's a big cross-flow aluminum radiator. The condenser up there. They've painted the latch here with the bare metal looking paint. I mean, just everything on the car is off the hook, man. This is one amazing Chevelle, so give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this stream in your driveway.